Continuing on my journey to find delicious chicken breast recipes. I've been thinking about a recipe like this for a little bit, and I found some delicious looking tomatoes in the store the other day. So I want something chicken, balsamic, tomato, maybe a little cheese kind of thing. Maybe I'll make some pasta with it. I'm gonna prep out all my ingredients. I will link the recipe that I'm kind of working off of down in the description. So let's get to prepping and cooking so I can be eating. Also, you might be seeing a new character in this little TV series of my life. This big, beautiful cutting board that my dad made me. Just got it. It is humongous. I just have to show it. What a guy. It's very heavy. I'm gonna start with putting together my sauce ingredients. So in this little bowl here, I have got some garlic that I've minced up. The recipe calls for Italian seasoning, but I don't have any, so I'm just gonna use what I have. I have some oregano, and that'll have to do. Some balsamic vinegar, some neutral oil, and some honey. If you're using honey with oil in a recipe and you're using the same measuring kind of vessel, use the oil first. It plopped right out. And some Dijon mustard, a little salt and pepper. Mix this around and get everything all incorporated. For my other components, I just have some grape tomatoes here that I have just taken and halved. And the recipe calls for basil, but I just was not prepared at all for this. I don't have any basil, but I did have some parsley, which I like better than basil anyway, so it just goes to show you how much you can really change up these recipes with what you have and what you like. I have some mozzarella cheese, but I have very minimal cheese. Like I said, I was not prepared at all, but that is fine. It'll still taste delicious. But all in all, here are my ingredients, plus some chicken that I have that we're gonna go over to the stove and fry up. And then we'll put the rest of it together. We'll pop it in the oven, which is preheating to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Since this is going to the oven, I have my oven safe skillet here. Just a tablespoon or so of some oil. We're gonna brown up the chicken. It doesn't need to cook completely through. It is going in the oven. So we're just gonna sear it on both ends, a couple minutes each side. Remove it, deglaze the pan with our sauce that we made, put the chicken back in, put the tomatoes, parsley, and cheese on top. Then we're just gonna pop it in the oven. I'll probably put it in there for probably starting 15-20 minutes or however long it takes your chicken to reach internal temperature of 165 Fahrenheit. No raw chicken. And I have salt and peppered my chicken breasts, so make sure you season that up. At this point, I've turned the heat off, and also I wanted to note that I feel like it wasn't enough cheese for me what I had, so I found some cheddar in the fridge, and that'll do just fine. Da, 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 da. Look at how beautiful this dish is. It's still bubbling. The cheese has all melted. All those tomatoes are so broken down and jammy, and it smells heavenly. I'm just gonna rip up some fresh parsley, put over it, flaky salt, and you have got dinner. Just plated some up. Is that not beautiful? Perfect bite. Got all the goods. Pasta, tomatoes, chicken. That is so delicious. The chicken is perfect. It's so juicy. The sear on it really does it dirty in a good way. The tomatoes are so soft and jammy and sweet, but the sauce is also kind of sweet, but it's tangy and bold and flavorful. Oh my gosh, this meal is killer. And it was incredibly easy. I can only imagine if I had the correct amount and kind of cheese. My bad. Next time, you have to try this. It's such an easy weeknight meal. I have to go be alone with it now, so enjoy.